In solo leveling, after Sun Ki-hoon saw that his subordinates were utterly paralyzed by fear, he suddenly rushed toward the boss in a last-ditch effort to survive, but his attack was easily blocked, sending him crashing back to the ground. The shaman then said that he was nothing but a foolish human, suddenly activating his spell of levitation, lifting Ki-hoon into the air. He then drew his finger downward, activating the spell Gravity Acceleration, smashing him into the ground with incredible power. Oh, he knew that he was completely fucked, as the shaman then activated the levitation spell, lifting him again into the air and then slamming him into the ground, again, and again. The hunters could only stand there in terror, watching as their leader was getting thrown around like a rag. But as Ki-hoon plummeted into the ground for the last time, he suddenly disappeared in an instant, surprising the boss monster. Jinwoo then landed onto the ground, and as he laid there covered in his own blood, he told Ki-hoon that he knew this dungeon belonged to the Hunters Guild, so he's not supposed to interfere. But as it stands, these high orcs would be slaughtering his strike squad. The shaman then signaled to one of his guards as Jinwoo told him to let him ask him one thing. Do you give me permission to unalive all of the beasts inside this dungeon? The guardian high orc then winded his axe for a powerful blow. But Jinwoo effortlessly extended his arm behind him, activating his power of authority, clutching the orc in place, lifting it into the sky, and slamming him into the ground with immeasurable strength. He then said that he would ask him once again, did he have permission to take care of all the beasts inside this dungeon? A ray of hope finally fell upon his eyes, telling Jinwoo, please, I beg you, begging him to save his team. As half of the orc's body stuck to the ceiling like a mosquito, the shaman expelled his aura, saying what an interesting abilities he had for a human, but how much longer did he think his little tricks would keep working on them? Jinwoo just stood there, saying that this was the first time he's ever felt an energy this strong. The boss monster started laughing, saying that that shouldn't come as a surprise for him. Jinwoo then stated that he was sorry to say, but this was a really terrible matchup. For you, of course, not me. Come forth, shadows, he uttered, scaring the shit out of a random hunter as he watched black goo raise from the ground. And like the max-level aura farmer he is, Jinwoo had both Igris and Iron stand behind him.